The gentleman from New York, Mr. Espaillat, is recognized for general comments on the bill.
Thank you, Chairman and Ranking Member. I rise in strong opposition to the proposed Interior, Environmental, and Related Agencies bill. This bill severely defunds the EPA, undermining decades of progress in making our environment safer and more equitable for all. The EPA is a vital tool for addressing pollution in low-income and minority communities, ensuring clean air, water, and safe living conditions for all Americans. Without these programs, historically vulnerable communities will face increased exposure to environmental risks, leading to severe health and economic consequences. In the past administration, Mr. Chairman, we saw how the EPA gave out community grants across the country. In fact, they went to local communities and they went to institutions in my district like Fordham University and WEAC so that they could give grants to community-based organizations that know what environmental injustice is about. And they try to address these environmental injustices. Across the country in cities, we have seen increasing extreme weather problems and patterns. Just this past weekend, the DC metro area experienced flash floods that damaged buildings and washed away cars. We saw the same thing happen in New York in the subway system weeks ago. And of course, we all know what happened in North Carolina. We've seen the wildfires. Again, Mother Nature is talking to us. And it is at the community level that we can remediate these injustices, this environmental injustice. So the EPA played a vital role in addressing that. In fact, the Inflation Reduction Act, which saw the biggest investment in environmental remediation, was an international hit. At the COP27 in Egypt, all the other countries spoke about the investment that we made through the Inflation Reduction Act to remediate environmental injustices. That was the big hit of the conference. That's what every continent spoke about. They were so proud of the money that was invested here in the U.S. by the previous administration, and they wanted to emulate what we were doing here across the world. We were the pride of the world for environmental practices to remediate injustices for communities that contribute less, because poor and working class communities don't have an abundance of vehicles. They contribute less, but they are hurt disproportionately. So eliminating the EPA will result in taking away the tools that are necessary to remediate environmental injustices that often lead to conditions like asthma rates in communities that we serve. Environmental injustice also leads to respiratory diseases for seniors. It contributes to a host of illnesses. And these investments made by the EPA will now be compromised because of these severe cuts in this particular bill. So for that reason, Mr. Chairman, I am compelled to oppose this bill. It will make Americans less safe and sicker. I urge all my colleagues to oppose the bill, and I yield back.